This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Tulane Green Wave will take over first and 10.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. That's a design quarterback keeper. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, tied. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Green Wave offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at midfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the returner will be brought down. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll toss it to the back. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Tulane 3.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
With the carry, it's the running back. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Third down coming.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. It's an option look. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. We'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The quarterback's got it on the option. Powers through. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And looking for a big play here. It's caught inside the 10. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
And they're able to get him down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. Oh, and he's got some space here. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Handoff to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. Get some space around the 30. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. The DB is backing off from the line now. Testing the right side here. Tackled, but 1st down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Onto the field. They get the second half started with a running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up for fourth down.
Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
And it's a dangerous part of the field to be reaching into your bag of tricks. For a minute, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone. But they do pick up some positive yards.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And he'll be brought down.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision.
Touchdown, Green Wave. Will take the lead in the second half. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty. Went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Has the first down still on the move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down play coming up. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Breaking through defenders. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but there is a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. But Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll give it to the back. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Gain of 4. It's third down.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tulane. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Defense is coming after him. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. We'll try the jet sweep here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Here's the score. Tulane 24, Alabama 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And here's the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. back looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. And the runner takes off to his right.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They'll run it here. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.